carnivore diet is helping a lot of people change their body composition for the better. In this video, we're going to discuss the reasons why the carnivore diet works for weight loss, whether or not you choose to exercise. But first things first, my name is Jordan, and on this channel, I help people lose weight and get their energy back by using both carnivore and ketogenic diets. So if you're new here and interested, please consider subscribing down below for more value-based content. Make sure you click the bell notification icon so you don't miss anytime I post a new video. First things first, when coming from different dietary patterns and choosing the carnivore diet to try to optimize your body composition, I want you to know that it's important not to change your eating habits and eating patterns at first. So if you're currently eating 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, please continue doing that. A lot of people come from paleo, ketogenic, and similar low-carb style diets when trying out carnivore. And it's important to transition as easily as possible at first in order to make it sustainable for you. And generally speaking, over time, as you get acclimated to this way of eating, your appetite will naturally be suppressed in the morning. You will find yourself naturally pushing back your breakfast, the first meal of the day, as I call it, later into the day, which will help aid your progress along the way. Let's talk about a common main reason why the carnivore diet will help aid you in your weight loss, whether or not you exercise. Americans as a whole consume about 10 to 14% of their dietary calories from protein. That leaves 86 to 90% of calories coming from energy. That sets us up for failure. It makes it extremely easy for us to overeat energy, both from fats and carbs, and the mixture of fats and carbs together are the worst combination. The carbs spike your insulin, and with the fat being consumed, that goes straight to storage. Most people on a carnivore diet will end up consuming about 25 to 40% of their calories from protein naturally, leaving a lot less calories coming from energy, roughly 60 to 75% of calories from energy versus 86 to 90 in the standard American diet. It is important to be mindful of energy in versus energy out. If you're a fairly sedentary person, you need less energy, less dietary energy coming in. Protein is the most satiating macronutrient. You tend to get a lot more protein than the average person, thus naturally leaving you, for most people, in an energy deficit throughout the day, aiding in your weight loss. The carnivore diet also helps because high protein diets have been shown to preserve lean muscle mass while in a caloric deficit and losing weight. Preserving lean muscle mass is crucial throughout your journey because muscle does two very important things for us. One, it is a glucose sponge, so to speak. It is the biggest absorber of dietary glucose, and two, it is the biggest driver of resting metabolic rate. So the more lean mass you have, the more lean muscle tissue you have, the more calories your body burns at rest for you just sitting there on the couch breathing, which is very important when it comes to long-term dieting success. The more muscle mass you have, the less chance you have of a rebound effect when coming off of a diet. Another reason the carnivore diet will help you be successful in your weight loss journey, whether or not you exercise, is because zero carb diets, as you can see here, have been shown to increase energy expenditure primarily through the process of gluconeogenesis. And I've done videos on this before, why gluconeogenesis is both important and a normal physiological function of the body, regardless and happening regardless of what dietary pattern you choose to follow. However, in this context, not eating any dietary glucose, the body has to work a little bit harder to turn amino acids, the glycerol molecule of a triglyceride, and lactic acid buildup from exercise or moderate activity back into glucose. And that process is energy expensive, therefore leading you to burn more calories throughout the day at rest, just by the body going through gluconeogenesis on a consistent basis. And this process is, again, demand driven. different tissues need glucose, like the brain, the kidneys, testes, red blood cells, all need glucose. But again, your body can make this naturally. You do not have to consume any dietary glucose at all for glucose to be provided to the tissues and organs that need it. Okay, and the last reason why I think the carnivore diet will work for you for weight loss, whether or not you exercise, is you can eat to true satiety. You eat a meal, you have no carbs, there's not really an insulin and blood sugar spike. That's done primarily through carbohydrate intake. So your hormones are optimized and will tell you when you are truly satiated or actually hungry, and you can eat until you're satiated and or full. And again, because of the optimized protein content of the diet, you will likely not end up overeating energy. And lastly, and this is short and sweet, when you focus on the quality of food, your body tells you the quantity of how much you need to eat. So I will leave you with that. And for more value-based content around optimizing your body composition, getting your energy levels back, and just overall feeling better, don't forget to subscribe to the channel down below. And until the next time, keep up the good work, and let's get healthy together.